What is NIMBY? NIMBY, which is short for Not in My Backyard, is a phenomenon in which communities resist a development near the residential area, regardless of whether positive or negative externalities are generated. NIMBYism is not a new thing in Singapore. Time and time again, Singaporeans have shown a lot of resistance towards the building of stigmatized facilities such as nursing homes, foreign worker dormitories, columbarium, etc. near their residential areas. Now, why do people act this way? Apart from the existing prejudices against the facilities or people living in the facilities involved, it has been studied that lack of communication contributes to NIMBY attitudes.
I think it's fine. We finally accept the fact, but we just want to say that, well, we should be consulted first.
For me personally, I would like to get to know them better since we are going to be living in close proximity. Maybe you could have tours inside to see how they live, what they do, and instead of having this small little alien town that we don't understand.
There is no ample information provided to residents for them to understand what the facility is all about and the implication of the new facility to their neighborhood. On the other hand, the developers are also kept in the dark of the worries and concerns of the affected residents. So how do we improve this situation? It has been studied that participatory planning involving both the developers and residents can help in improving the communication between the two parties and hence alleviate the NIMBY attitude. Traditional participatory planning workshops engages residents in solving a design problem using drawings, pictures, and photographs as means of communication. The designers can contribute their design expertise, while the residents can contribute their knowledge about the surrounding area and their needs and aspirations. While this is great in its simplicity, the traditional participatory planning workshops have two limitations: limited scalability and limited support for spatial exploration. The scalability issue stems from the fact that face-to-face workshops have inherent physical limitations regarding the number of workshops that can be held and the number of participants that are able to join those workshops. Scaling up the participatory planning process is often prohibitively costly and time-consuming. The spatial exploration issue stems from the fact that physical plans and models commonly used in participatory design workshops mainly support two-dimensional planning. Meanwhile, in high-density cities like Singapore, the most innovative solutions often require 3D solutions that are spatially complex. Hence, my thesis proposes to overcome these drawbacks by leveraging online digital tools that allow participants to explore alternative design options. I have built a web game called Sharing a Backyard, where participants can create their own design of a neighborhood using a set of modules, hence giving feedbacks on the types of spatial configurations that would be acceptable. I believe that innovative spatial configurations may be able to ameliorate various types of social tensions that may exist in high-density urban environments. The game acts as a middleman that facilitates communication between the two parties. The developer can set the rules, modules, and the design challenge that they wish to get residents' insights for. The residents can then play the game and build the neighborhood. The information and logic encoded in the game is hoped to increase the residents' understanding regarding the issue. The web game is voxel-based to make sure that it is simple enough for most people to understand. It has a simple interface where participants will be able to build a 3D configuration by selecting a module, placing it into, or deleting it from the neighborhood. Players are faced with a challenge to develop a plot of land with various programs with some inherent conflicts. The computational rules behind the scoring system require a certain level of complexity in order to capture various relationships and trade-offs relating to NIMBYism and city planning. At the end of the game, the players will be given a set of scores that serve as a personal check for their NIMBY attitude, and the developers will be provided with the data of what have been built into the game by the participants. The data can then be used to inform future planning of neighborhoods.